Meteorologist Mark Molnar with a special winter coverage here at MeteoMark's Weather Northeastern. Getting right into precipitation amounts. Out west, this is not good news for your typical La Nina style pattern out here in California. Wildfires continuing. You are in a big La Nina ridge. And back east here, look at this. We're in a trough. A lot of this could fall in the form of snow across much of the northeast. Rain across the southeast here. Let's get right into that pattern. You see the two jet streams coming together here off the east coast here. There will be some sort of phasing. A more weaker coastal low starting into Saturday. But come later Monday and Tuesday, there could be an Alberta Clipper trying to spin up a coastal here. Let's get right into the all particular factors here. For snowfall amounts, look at this. Most of this across inland portions of New York and Pennsylvania. This will most likely be in the form of lake effect snow bands, streamers coming off Lake Erie and Lake Ontario, mainly around the Syracuse on northward to Pulaski and up towards Watertown and over towards Erie, Warren, Bradford, up towards Chautauqua and southern suburbs of Buffalo. That's where you'll get some big snowfall totals over the next several days. You see this area here across New England? This is associated with the weak coastal low on Saturday, where you'll get a couple slushy inches, maybe 1 to 3 inches, mainly away from the coastline, away from Cape Cod and Nantucket, back towards places like Rhode Island, interior Connecticut, eastern Connecticut and Massachusetts, parts of New Hampshire as well. Let's get right into the all-important forecast for your TGIF. Continuing with intense lake effect snow bands here across Lake Erie and Lake Ontario here, especially Syracuse, on northward to Watertown, all points in between southern suburbs of Buffalo to Erie. We'll continue with 7 to 12 inches with locally higher amounts. Tug Hill Plateau could get up to 2 to 3 feet out of this. But you start to see on Saturday, see this periphery across the coastline here? You've got basically some mixed precipitation, rain towards the coastline, especially Nantucket up to Cape Cod. But further you travel inland here towards Providence, Rhode Island, up towards Worcester, suburbs of Boston, up towards New Hampshire. This is where we could get a couple slushy inches of snowfall on the backside of this intensifying coastal low. It's not going to be a very intense coastal low, but it's going to be there and you're going to feel it. It's the first one of the season. And then back towards the west here, we continue with some lake effect snow streamers, especially as that colder air filters in behind on Sunday. Look at this, really intensifying some of those lake effect snow bands in those snow belt areas off Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. We get the proverbial 7 to 11 inches in those bands with locally higher amounts to 20 inches possible. And then, look at this for your Monday, we get a little bit of a northern route for an Alberta Clipper, but really start to bring in the widespread snow accumulations upstate New York, southern Ontario, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, parts of New England. We could start to see our first widespread 2 to 4 inch snow accumulation with locally higher amounts to 6 inches. And the big question mark is, can this system spin up and phase with the southern stream branch off the coastline here of the jet stream with the northern stream branch, connect the two and create a coastal low, which some of the models are starting to hint towards Monday night into Tuesday. So we're going to watch for that. That could get quite interesting, to say the least here, especially along the northeast corridor here. So that being said, that's what we got. Winter is definitely here. If it's not already in your area, it's on its way. Take a look at my 5-day outlook from Binghamton to Scranton's. The whole upper Susquehanna region of upstate New York and northeast Pennsylvania, Susquehanna Basin. Take a look at this Friday. Not too bad. We're looking at temperatures. This will probably be one of your warmest days, low to mid 30s. Most of the lake effect stays north of you, but you could get a few stray snow showers or flurries into Saturday. Saturday, we try to start to clear maybe a little bit, but for the most part, we'll have clouds with breaks of sun, maybe some scattered flurries and snow showers in the area from time to time into your Sunday. It's later Sunday into Monday. We start to cloud things up. And then look at that. By Tuesday, we could be getting a widespread 2 to 4 inch accumulation out of an Alberta Clipper. And you're going to want to stay tuned because this could develop into some sort of a coastal low. As far as White Christmas, many of you are asking, well, right now, it's looking like a slightly better chance across the Northeast. I'll have those maps for you sometime next week as we draw closer to Christmas. Right now it's a little too early to say because we've had the big warm La Nina pattern, but I'll keep you stay tuned here at MeteoMark's Weather Northeastern. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com, Twitter at WX Northeastern, Google Plus at MeteoMark.